All right, here we are, guys. Back to action here for the second half. Sorry about that. I lost Wi-Fi connection at halftime. But here we are back for the second half. 64-55, Toronto with the ball. They have it underneath the basket. They pass it out to the top of the key. They have it to the left wing perimeter. Toronto has it in the lane. They pass it out to the right corner. They pass it now to the left corner perimeter with the ball into the hands of Danny Green. And there was a foul committed on the play with 11:16 left to go in the third. So we're back to action here. If you guys were back on my stream before, sorry about that. I did lose Wi-Fi on my channel about 10 minutes ago. I was able to get this stream started again here with a second half. If you guys are new, feel free to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. 64-55 right now is the score. And Toronto with the ball inside the low post. No good on that shot right there by Marcus Gasol. Gets rebounded by Philadelphia. They take it past the right side of the timeline at the right wing perimeter with Ben Simmons. Simmons passes that ball. Now they have it at the top of the key, moving around the perimeter with Tobias Harris. Feeds it inside to Embiid. Embiid at the right elbow. He has the ball. Embiid looking for somebody to pass it to. Hands that ball off to Jimmy Butler. And it looks like there was a foul call with 10:50 left to go. 10:50 left to go in the third. We have 10:50 right now left to go in the third. Philadelphia with a lead. They're up by 9, 64-55. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. Okay. So first shot at the free throw line. That one goes down by Philadelphia on the play. And that jumper goes down by J.J. Redick. So Toronto now with the ball. They have it at the right elbow. Now they try to dribble inside. They float up the shot with Lowry. No good. Gets rebounded by Philadelphia here. So Philly with a rebound as they take it past the left wing of the three-point perimeter. The 76ers now with the ball. And that is J.J. Redick with a three. He knocks it down from the outside. Going to update you guys here with a score in the chat. We just got back to action here. 70-55. We have 10-10 left to go in the third quarter. So that's a 15-point lead at the moment for the 76ers. Toronto now with the ball, dribbling around the perimeter. They have it into the hands of Leonard. Leonard feeds that one out to the right wing perimeter, and now they try to take it inside. Toronto underneath the basket with Siakam, but he gets denied, gets rebounded by Philadelphia. Philadelphia with the ball. They take it past the timeline. They have it at the left wing perimeter, and they pass it to the top of the key. They feed that into the lane to Simmons. Passes that one back outside. Right corner shot fake. Trying to move into the lane, and Embiid right there. Tried to tear down the rim with a jam, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. So Joel Embiid gets fouled on the play, 70-55. We have 9:44 left to go in the third. If you guys are new to my video, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. Joel Embiid has played 18 minutes. He scored 18 points. Joel Embiid here at the free throw line, shooting two for Philadelphia. First shot, no good. Hits the bottom part of the rim. 15-point lead by the 76ers here at the moment. 70-55 with 9:40 to go in the third. That was insane right there. Joel Embiid just tried to take it inside. He got fouled on the play. Second shot at the line. Embiid hits that one. 71-50, 16-point lead by Philadelphia. Toronto with the ball here on the inbound. We have 9:40 left to go in the third quarter. Toronto dribbles towards the left wing of the three-point perimeter with Kyle Lowry. Lowry passes left corner here with the ball into the hands of Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi at the left elbow, passes right wing perimeter for Toronto as they're down by 16. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto has a ball tipped up in the air, but Toronto gets it back. Lowry top of the key, 2 on the shot clock, passes that one into the key, and that's a floater that goes down by Danny Green. JJ Redick looking a little gimpy, just trying to walk off that injury right now. We have 9:10 left to go in the third quarter. Looks like has been called here on the court. So 71-57 here. Yeah, looks like JJ Redick got tangled up with Kyle Lowry. And looked like he got his foot stepped on the play, and looks like JJ Redick's going to have to walk this one out. So currently on a TV timeout right now. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. I do play-by-play ball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So let's look here. We're going to look at the leading scores in just a moment. So let's look here. Leading scores right now since we're on a commercial break. Leading the way for the 76ers, Joel Embiid has 19 points in this one, 11 points by Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris, and 13 points by JJ Redick. JJ Redick just got stepped on as he was trying to guard Kyle Lowry on a play. As we got Michael Bonner in the chat. Hey, what is up, man? Thank you so much for joining me here in the chat. So I just started up a stream for the second half. I did have a good stream going for the first half. Unfortunately, I lost Wi-Fi, and that's what made my stream to stop, unfortunately. So I had to create a new one for the second half. So hopefully everybody will come back here for the second half who I had. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. But yeah, Philly right now up 71-57. Joel Embiid looking really, really good. Almost has a double-double here. 19 points and 8 rebounds. I call play-by-play of basketball action here on my channel. And for the Raptors, the leading scorer right now, Kawhi with 17. And 11 points has been scored in there for Toronto. That is by Danny Green. So if you guys are new, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're currently on the commercial break right now. We're going to get back to action here momentarily on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Updating you guys with NHL scores right now. Boston Bruins on the ice against the Columbus Blue Jackets. 15:40 left to go in the third period as the Boston Bruins have the 2-1 goal lead against the Columbus Blue Jackets, trying to even up the series at 2 apiece. So looking here at some of the team stats, Philadelphia shooting the ball really well from the floor. They're 50% shooting so far in this one. Toronto shooting the ball at 41% from the floor. So total difference in shooting percentage from the floor in this game. But Philadelphia with a 9% difference with shooting percentage. As we look to the rebounding game, that's what's been killing Toronto in this one. Philadelphia, at the moment, a +12 on the boards, out rebounding Toronto 31-19 in the rebounding advantage so far in this one. So if you guys like basketball, feel free to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well, as I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow night with the Boston Celtics against the Milwaukee Bucks. And then I'll be having on Saturday night, Golden State Warriors taking on the Houston Rockets. But here we are, guys, almost ready to get back to action. Philadelphia with a pretty good commanding lead, 71-57. We have 9:10 left to go in the third. So here we are, back to action. Philadelphia with the ball. They have it at the top of the key. They have it at the free throw circle, dribbling back. They take the right wing three. No good from the outside on that one, but the tip-in goes down by Philly on the play underneath the bucket, and they have the lead 73-57. So J.J. Redick did check out of the game. Looks like, but he's going to be checking back into the game momentarily here. 73-57. We have 8:40 left to go in the third quarter. Toronto underneath the basket. They kick it back outside. They take the right corner three. No good. And rebounded by Joel Embiid of Philadelphia. Philly with the ball. They take it past the right side of the timeline. Ben Simmons with the ball. And Philly has it now into the hands of James Ennis at the right wing perimeter. 8:24 left to go. They try to go inside with Embiid. Embiid stripped into the lane, but Philadelphia will get the ball back with 9 on the shot clock. (73-57). This is now Embiid was working on Siakam down inside the low post, trying to dribble right side baseline underneath the backboard. And looks like they'll get the inbound here. So 8:15 left to go in the third, and Philadelphia trying to dribble inside, and they bank that one home right there for 2 more. 75-57. They have the lead, and they are up by 18. Largest lead of the game. Toronto with the ball. 8:05 left to go, third quarter. They take that ball past the timeline with Kyle Lowry. Lowry passes at the right wing of the perimeter here for Toronto. They take the three from outside. They knock that one down. Actually, that's a deep two. His foot was on the line. So they only count it for two. And the score is 75-59. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, guys, down below. Subscribe as well. I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Right elbow here with Joel Embiid. Embiid has the ball, and he's guarded. Takes the jumper. No good. Rebounded by Toronto. 7.5 left to go in the third. Toronto is down 75-59. They have the ball at the left elbow, and they try to feed that one inside in the key. Kawhi with the ball for Toronto. Kawhi thinking about taking the jumper. Instead, he's going to back his way inside the low post. 7:15 left to go in the third, and looks like we do have a foul committed on the play by Philadelphia. Yeah, looks like Jimmy Butler's been grabbing his right hand on the last play. We got 75-59. 7:16 left to go in the third. And first shot goes down at the free throw line by Kawhi. It was a foul committed by Philly on the last play. $75-60 is the score. 15-point game off the foul, and Toronto will get the inbound here. And knocks that one down right there as it rattles in. 75-62. 7 minutes left to go in the third. Philly with the ball as they take it past the timeline with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons dribbling towards the left wing of the three-point perimeter. Now he puts that ball into the hands of Jimmy Butler. Butler now dribbling towards the left side baseline underneath the basket. Puts that ball into the hands of Greg Monroe. And he flings that one back outside. Left wing perimeter here with the ball into the hands of Tobias Harris. Feeds it off to his teammate Ben Simmons. Spin move into the lane. Simmons. Jumper goes down for two. 77-62. 6.5 left to go in the third quarter. Toronto with the ball. Spin move into the lane underneath the bucket. They jam it down with Kawhi. That was just way too easy right there. But they are down by 13. 77-64. Going to update you guys here with the score as we are in the third quarter. Takes the three for Philadelphia. No good. Hits the top of the iron right there by Tobias Harris. Gets rebounded by Philly. And Toronto tried to go for the full court pass underneath the basket. The Siakam couldn't work as it's stolen away by the 76ers. Ben Simmons with the ball passes down into the left corner perimeter. They take the left baseline jumper. They knock it down right there for two more by the 76ers. 79-64. 5:45 left to go in the third. Toronto with the ball as they dribble towards the top of the key. They're down by 15. They have it at the left elbow here with Marc Gasol. Gasol trying to take this ball inside into the key. Spin move. Jumper. No good. Hits the rim short. No foul. Rebounded by Philadelphia. They have numbers 3-on-1. And instead they take the right baseline jumper. No good. Gets rebounded by Gasol. Full court pass right there to Lowry. All alone. And he finishes right there with a layup. That was a beautiful outlet pass right there by Marc Gasol. The score is 79-66. We have 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. And another turnover. Toronto with the ball. Lob pass over the top, and they jam it down for two more. Oh, we got ourselves a ball game. Yes, I actually do other live videos. So I'm big into following college basketball. So I've done other videos about like top 10 college basketball videos that I'll be doing throughout the season as well. So I'm big into college basketball. I did a video that I posted earlier this week. But hey, thank you so much, man, for asking. Thanks for being on the channel. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 3 months right now. And yeah, almost at 200 subs, which is pretty awesome. But right now in a commercial break, going to update you guys with a score here. I call play-by-play of basketball action. Also do other videos. Big into college basketball, so we're in the college basketball off season here, so I post a lot of stuff. And yeah, man, I'm thinking about creating a NFL channel, doing play-by-play of NFL stuff for the fall. So when I do create that channel, I'll post a video in here. So if you're a subscriber to my channel, you'll be notified and stuff if you have that notification bell on when I do do a play-by-play for NFL. But yeah, definitely something that I really want to do. 79-68. Philly with an 11-point lead with 5 minutes left to go in the third. So yeah, I was streaming the first half. Unfortunately, I lost Wi-Fi, so I had to create a separate video here for the second half. But yeah, this is awesome. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Hopefully, I'll get all the other people that I had in the first video. So hopefully they're on once they see that I went live again. But looking at the leading scores here, this is what it looks like. Kawhi leading the way for Toronto. He has 20. Now, Pascal Siakam with 16 points. These are the really good postseason. As far as the 76ers, everybody in the starting five is double-digit points right now for Philadelphia. 21 points leading the way is Joel Embiid. Embiid with a double-double, 21 points, 10 rebounds. And we look to the other leading players for Philadelphia. 13 points by Jimmy Butler, 13 points by J.J. Redick, Tobias Harris with 11 points, Ben Simmons with 10. So that's what the leading scores look like right now. Currently on the commercial break. To get back to action, we'll have the score being 79-68 with 5 minutes left to go in the third. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here at basketball action. I'll be back tomorrow. Boston Celtics against Milwaukee Bucks. And then I'll have Houston against Golden State on Saturday night for you guys as well. So I do play-by-play here of NBA action. Also thinking about creating a NFL channel doing play-by-play for fall. So if I do so, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because I'll post a video letting you guys know that that channel has been created. Probably like July or August or so, I'll start that channel. But yeah, here we are, guys. Philadelphia has been owning this game, but Toronto got a couple of big steals, though, the past couple of possessions. It's only an 11-point game. For some reason, if I do lose Wi-Fi again, which I unfortunately did at halftime, I'll create another live stream video within like a matter of minutes, like probably like 2 or 3 minutes it takes to get up the next video. So if for some reason that does happen again, just keep on refreshing my channel page, and less than 5 minutes I should be back. But hopefully we'll be good to go throughout the rest of this game. Here we are, guys, back to action. Philadelphia with the ball. Ben Simmons takes it past the timeline. The 76ers are up by 11, 79-68 with 4:45 left to go in the third. They have it at the top of the key with Mike Scott. Mike Scott passes left wing perimeter here with Ben Simmons. Simmons trying to take on Kawhi Leonard into the lane. Simmons feeds it to his teammate, banks it home off the backboard. Is James Ennis for 2 more for Philadelphia. 81-68, 4.5 left to go in the third quarter. Kawhi with the ball. He has it at the edge of the 76er logo. 4:23 left to go in the third quarter. Kawhi takes the left elbow jumper and knocks that one down. Gonna update you guys here with a chat with a score. 11-point game. Philadelphia with a lead, 81-70. We have 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. Philly with the ball. Ben Simmons has it at the right elbow, trying to back his way inside a low post with 10 on the shot clock. Simmons trying to work his way in there. Turnaround jumper, no good off the top of the iron. Gets rebounded by Danny Green. So Toronto now with the ball as they take it past the timeline. They have it at the left wing perimeter with Kawhi. Kawhi with the ball with 15 on the shot clock. Kawhi trying to make his way inside at the free throw circle. Passes that one back outside. Left wing perimeter. Ball goes back to Kawhi. Kawhi backing his way outside. Passes that one back outside. Outside the inside. Slamming it down is Pascal Siakam for Toronto. Big slam jam right there. Goes down by Siakam. It's a 9-point game. This was a totally different game a couple minutes ago. 3:25 left to go in the third quarter. Largest lead was 18 points by Philly. It's gone down to 9. Philly with the ball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. They try to make it inside. They have it at the free throw circle. They pass it back. Butler passes down to Mike Scott. Floater in the lane. Mike Scott hits that one down. If you guys are new to the channel, give this a thumbs up. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. 3 minutes left to go in the third. 83-72. 11-point lead by Philadelphia. Toronto with the ball as they try to dribble inside, and it looks like we do have a foul committed on the play. So I'm going to update you guys here with the score in the chat. We have 2:59 left to go in the third quarter. It's an 11-point game here. As Joel Embiid checks back into the game, he's the leading scorer for the Philadelphia 76ers. Already has hit a double-double. on this game. 11-point lead right now by Philly. We have 2:59 left to go in the third quarter, and Toronto with an inbound. Jordan asking me who do I have for the W in here. I actually have Toronto in the series. I have the series going 7, but Philly playing really, really hot right now in this one. 83-72, but Toronto making a comeback. I'm a Boston Celtics fan, though. I have the Celtics in 7 against the Bucks. Right elbow jumper. That one goes down by Philly. It's 85-72. Which team do I like? Do I like more? I'd probably say Toronto in here. 85-72. 2:20 left to go in the third. Toronto down by 13. They have it. Trying to take it inside with Kawhi. Kawhi in the key, and he goes for the turnaround jumper. Kawhi hits it. Nice shot right there by Kawhi. Gonna update you guys here with a score, with a chat. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. I'll be back with the Celtics game tomorrow. 85-74 in left wing perimeter. They dribble out to the left elbow. JJ Redick knocks that one down for 2 more by Philly. 87-74, 1:45 left to go in the third. Philly with a 13-point lead. Toronto with the ball. They take it past the timeline. They have it at the top of the key here with Kawhi. Kawhi takes the step back, top of the key, 3, swoosh. From the outside, this is a 10-point game. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I get a lot of people seems like they enjoy it. Or so. This is the first time I've covered both of these teams, so this is awesome. As this is a 3-on-1 fast break. Toronto with a ball, and they slam it right down right there. As that was a steal. And Toronto puts this to an 8-point game. So I'm going to update you guys here with the score, 87-79. We have around a minute left to go in the third. Philly with the ball at the right wing perimeter with JJ Redick. Redick passes to the left wing here. And now they have it at the left elbow. Philly with the ball. They take the left elbow jumper. They knock that one down. As that one is good again for Embiid. Kawhi, the man. Joel Embiid doing well as well. 23 points, 10 rebounds, leading the way in scoring in this one. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 89-79, 10-point game. Kawhi at the top of the key, dribbling with it, and now he tries to take it inside. Takes the fadeaway jumper. Hits that one down right there. At the right baseline, it's 89-81. Kawhi and Embiid have gone off in this game for both of these teams. Ben Simmons trying to take it inside, and looks like that ball goes out of bounds with 27.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Yeah, JJ Redick doing well today as well. So if you guys are new to the channel, give this a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I've been on YouTube for 3 months now, almost at 200 subs, which is absolutely awesome. 89-81. Looks like there was a foul called on the play. And that foul will go against Philadelphia. So Mike Scott got charged with a foul on the play. We have 27.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. As Philadelphia has the lead. Toronto does have the ball, though, as they take it past the timeline. They just got the inbound. As they're dribbling towards the right wing of the perimeter here with Fred VanVleet. And now he puts that ball into the hands of Kawhi. Kawhi almost had it stolen, but he gets it back. Kawhi looking for the open man. And he just lobs that one out of bounds. That was a miscommunication right there between Kawhi and his teammate. And that one goes out of bounds. So 7.5 seconds left to go in the 81. As Michael in the chat saying here, as Jim Butler was clutching game 2. Yes, he was. Jimmy Butler went off. He scored 30 points and had 10 rebounds in game 2. As looks like that was a foul call committed by Pascal Siakam of Toronto. So it looks like Philadelphia will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jordan Mitchell in the chat. What's up, man? Saying, yeah, and both of them playing through injuries. Yeah, Philadelphia has been really banged up. But I think throughout the course of the season, when this starting 5 has been in the lineup, they have a record of 12-4 when I saw the graphic earlier on ESPN. So we have 4.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Philadelphia, the inbound. Redick passes that one. That one's a right wing 3. No good at the horn by Mike Scott with 3.4 seconds left to go in the third. And yeah, before the horn, that was an offensive turnover. Yeah, right there. So it looks like the refs are going to put some more time back on the clock. 4.6 seconds left to go in the third. As they couldn't get that one off at the horn as the clock expired right there on the shot clock. But we have the game clock says 4.6 left. They just changed it to 3.4. So the refs trying to go over the time. They do say it's 3.4 seconds remaining. Toronto with the ball. Final chance. Step back. Three. Top of the key at the buzzer. No good. Hits the rim short by Siakam. And we're going to the fourth quarter. 89-81. We just ended the third quarter. If you guys are new to the chat, make sure to give this thumbs up. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe down below. 3 months on YouTube. Almost up to 200 subscribers, which is awesome. And yeah, we're just ended the quarter. So Michael in the chat here asking me, do you think Markelle Fultz will ever be good? I'd probably say no. I think he was just like a big bust. I honestly think Markelle Fultz was just a big bust. I think he's going to be like one of those guys like the Ryan Leaf of the NFL, honestly. I think they just jumped on him when they weren't sure what they were going to get. Like he was the #1 draft pick, and he was part of Lorenzo Romar's Washington squad, and he was just one and done at Washington. He had that team had like a 9-22 record. He didn't really carry the team at all when he was at Washington. So I really don't know what the scouts saw in him, and then injuries just plagued him throughout his NBA career right now. But yeah, I think he's going to be a bust. But looking at the leading scorers here, since we just ended the third quarter, this is what we got. As the leading scorer for this one, Joel Embiid has 23 points, leading the way. 15 points by J.J. Redick. He's been low-key good in this one. 13 points by Jimmy Butler. 13 points by Tobias Harris. And 10 points by Ben Simmons. So the starting five for Philadelphia, everybody chipping in with double-digit points. Joel Embiid with a double-double in today's game, 23 points, 10 rebounds as of right now. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. Hey, what is up here? That's my girlfriend in the chat. That's 69 points by Moo. Yes, Moo. Good job for him. So Michael asking me here, do you think Ben Simmons will be a future legend? Yeah, I think he's gonna improve throughout the course of these seasons. So I think he's gonna be pretty good throughout the course of these next few seasons. We'll have to see if that makes it enough to be in the Hall of Fame. As my girlfriend says, hi, what is up, Sharice? Thank you so much for joining me here. As, yeah, Kawhi's gone off today in this one. 31 points by Kawhi. Pascal Siakam's been strong in the postseason. 20 points by Pascal. This is only an 8-point game right now. 89-81 as we ended the third quarter. So, yeah, should be an exciting fourth quarter between both of these teams. And tomorrow night, I'll have the Celtics game for you guys tomorrow night. So, Celtics, Bucks tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, Rockets against Warriors. Should be a good weekend of streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, give this the thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. I call play-by-play here of basketball action. In the off-season, I'm big into college. So what I do in the off-season, I create college basketball videos. Just posted a top 10 college basketball video a few days ago. It was top 10 college basketball players who will be returning back to college basketball. All 10 of those players scored 40 or more points in a game from this past season. So check that out in your free time if you like. But we're going to be getting ready to go back to the fourth quarter here. 12 minutes of basketball. We'll see who wins game 3. So, yeah, looks like we're getting ready to go back to action here. So there was a technical free throw before committed before the half, so they allowed Toronto to just make the free throw. So technical free throw as we got back was good by Toronto. It's 89-82. 11:45 left to go in the fourth. Philly trying to drive inside that bucket was too strong off the backboard right there, but they do get fouled. They'll shoot 2 at the line. Oh, wow. So Ben Simmons threw the ball at Siakam right after the third quarter horn. So Ben Simmons was charged with a technical after the buzzer of the third quarter for chucking the ball at Siakam. Oh my God. As Philadelphia was fouled, they'll go to the line to shoot two. Both of them go down by Jimmy Butler. It's 91-82. So here we are, guys. 11:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. 9-point lead by Philly. Toronto has it at the top of the key with Norman Powell. He passes at the right wing of the three-point perimeter to Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet passes that one back, and it goes back outside to Van Vliet again at the right wing of the perimeter. He passes it off, and they take the three by right there by Pascal, and no good by Siakam from the left corner. I think that was just a regular technical. 91-82, 11:15 left to go in the fourth. Philadelphia with the ball. Floater in the lane, no good. They tried to go for the offensive rebound. They couldn't control it, though, and the ball goes out of bounds. So James Ennis was the last one to touch it. And the ball will go back to Toronto. We have 11:10 left to go in the fourth. This one's getting chippy, too, as Kyle Lowry was battling James Ennis for the ball at the corner of the perimeter, and the ball will go back to Toronto here. So they take the shot, a step back two, no good by Lowry, gets rebounded by J.J. Redick. 91-82, 10:50 left to go in the fourth. Philadelphia with the ball, they take it past the left side of the timeline. They have it at the left wing perimeter with Jimmy Butler. Butler passes top of the key three, and Embiid takes it. Joel Embiid knocks that one down. That's a huge three-point shot from downtown by Embiid, the leading scorer in this game. He has 26 points. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from behind the arc in this one. 94-82. We have 10:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Toronto with the ball. They have it at the left wing of the perimeter. They pass it back to the top of the key. They take that ball. They take the deep two. Left elbow. No good. Right there by Norman Powell. They get the offensive rebound, though, with Siakam. Siakam dribbles back outside towards the top of the key. 6 on the shot clock for Siakam. Siakam trying to make his move into the lane between defenders. And no good. No blocking foul on the play. Either in Philadelphia got the rebound, but let's see what the refs call here. 10:05 left to go in the fourth. Stuff is getting chippy on the court. Players colliding and no foul is played. I cannot believe that they didn't call a whistle on that foul. Michael in the chat here saying, I say Sixers upset Raptors game 6. So, yeah, we'll see how this series goes down, but wow. Joel Embiid trying to go after that ball, and Pascal Siakam right there. Tried to trip up Joel Embiid, and Embiid took a tumble. That was a dirty play right there by Siakam. So we're looking at the replay. So that's what happened. So Siakam tried to drive into the lane. There was a lot of contact on the play. The refs didn't call a foul. And then Joel Embiid tried to go after the ball. He got the ball. And then Siakam tripped him up. And Embiid took a tumble on the court. This is crazy right now. Refs are going to the review stand to see if they're going to see if Pascal Siakam is going to get tossed on this one. This is crazy. Damn. Tripping foul right there. 94-82 is the score. Things are getting really chippy here. Yeah, this is actually bringing me back to the old days. I was watching the game with Ron Artest back in the early 2000s, the Malice at the Paris. What's up, Hubbard? I haven't seen you forever, man. Thanks so much for joining me, dude. Great game so far. Things are getting chippy out on the court. But yeah, I'll be back. Plenty of streams for you guys. Celtics Bucks tomorrow night. Gets Warriors Saturday night, and at the free throw line, Philadelphia is shooting. That was a flagrant 1 foul charge to Pascal Siakam. So not enough to eject him so far. First shot goes down by Embiid at the free throw line. Second shot does as well. It's 96-82. So if you guys just missed, Pascal Siakam was trying to go into the Toronto. A lot of contact on the play. The refs didn't call the foul. And then him and Joel Embiid were battling for the ball. Pascal Siakam was turned around the wrong way. Embiid got the ball, and he tried to trip Siakam. And Embiid got a flagrant one. So here we are, guys, back to action here. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. Philadelphia with the inbound. They finish to the bucket right there as they add 2 more by Jimmy Butler. 98-82, 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes by Philly. 9:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Toronto in trouble. Looking like they're going to go down 1-2 in the series. They feed that pass down low. No good. Siakam got rejected. And that is a foul committed on the play for 9:37. Philly fans are loving this. Siakam just got denied as he was trying to take that one inside. Let's see this on the replay right here. The feed down low on the replay, the Siakam, and boom, Joel Embiid, baby. Just swats that one away from Siakam, getting revenge back right at him. He's saying nada on that. 82 for Toronto. Philadelphia trying to go for 100. They're at 98. 98-82. Philadelphia with the ball. Embiid, no good on the turnaround jumper. Gets rebounded here by Toronto. I'm going to update you guys here with a score. So we have 9:10 left to go in the fourth in this one. Toronto with the ball at the right elbow. They pass it to the left corner of the 3-point perimeter, and Lowry tries to pass that one back out top. It's stolen away. Going the distance. Jimmy Butler slams it down for 100 on the board. Michael putting here, just saying Embiid and Simmons goes off when being picked on. Yes, indeed, in Philadelphia with triple digits right now. This whole starting five has gone off in this game for Philly. This team looks dangerous right now. Toronto, the higher seed in the playoffs, and they're in trouble, looking like they're going to go down 1-2 in the series. 9:01 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's triple digits on the board for Philadelphia right now. Looking at the leading scores of this game and the 76ers, that starting five, they've gone off today. Joel Embiid, 28 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks for Embiid in this game. And for the other players in this one, Jimmy Butler, 19 points. 13 points by Tobias Harris. JJ Redick, he's been low key, but he's been good, 15 points. So Michael asked me who's my favorite player in this game. I'd have to go with Kawhi being my favorite player. I like Kawhi. I saw him growing up as a San Diego State Tech. That was like the last time that San Diego State was really good in college basketball, like early 2000s when the Mountain West was pretty good with that was like the Jimmer Fredette days when it was BYU, San Diego State, and New Mexico, and all three of those teams made it they were in the top 25, I think, altogether in March Madness. As Ryan Clark, my Boston sports fan here in the chat with me, I'm also from Massachusetts, so I'm a huge Celtics fan. Bruins winning the game. They just won it 4-1. And the Red Sox are up 3-2 against the White Sox, so that's awesome. But yeah, Michael, I'm huge on college basketball. In the offseason, I'll be posting a good amount of college basketball videos. Check out some of my college basketball videos on my channel when you get a chance. Yeah, but basically I cover most of the college basketball season from start to finish. Also, I do as many March Madness games as possible. Oh, yeah, Boston sports is crazy. Red Sox won the World Series in October 2018. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Now it's the Bruins and the Celtics. I feel like the Bruins and the Celtics are extra motivated just because the Red Sox and the Patriots already have won titles. But yeah, Sox aren't looking so hot this season, but hopefully they can turn things around. They just swept the A's. 3 straight games against the A's they just swept, so we'll see. Hopefully they'll be back on the right track. Chris Sale, though, started out 0-5 to his season, but I think he'll be on a tear. Come like July and August, I think Chris Sale will be back to normal. I think there's something going on. Like, he didn't have like a lot of reps going on or so. So Michael's saying here, Philly fans just got a Super Bowl win 2 years ago. Yep. Yeah. That was huge when you guys beat the Pats. We have 6. Patriots have 6 Super Bowls. So the one that they just beat the Rams in was their 6th. So their next Super Bowl that they win will be a 7th. It'll be interesting to see what happens this season. Patriots, I think, are the #2 favorites. I think the Saints are the favorites. Honestly, I think the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl this season. I think it's going to be Saints Patriots in the Super Bowl. I think Drew Brees is going to retire after this Super Bowl, and then I think the year after this one, I think the Patriots are going to win that Super Bowl. And I think Tom Brady retire after that Super Bowl. Here we are, guys, back to action as Toronto misses the shot in the key off the bottom part of the rim, gets rebounded by Philly. 8:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Butler has it, and he takes the three from outside. No good by Jimmy Butler. Gets rebounded by Serge Ibaka of Toronto. 8.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. And that ball gets tipped out of bounds. Toronto will get it back with 8:31 left to go in the fourth. Going to update you guys here with the score in the chat. This is an 18-point lead by Philly here at the moment. Button down below. Subscribe as well as I call play-by-play here at Basketball Action. Also, college basketball videos in the off season. Thinking about doing an NFL channel come the fall. I'll post a video to that. Hopefully around like late July, early August. Updating you guys when I do start that NFL channel. But here we are back to action. Toronto with the ball. They take the right baseline jumper. They bank it home off the backboard right there for two more with 8:05 left to go in the fourth. So count that bucket as 184 as Danny Green hit that shot home for the Raptors. Philly with the ball. They dribble towards the top of the key. And now they try to work their way inside. Jimmy Butler passes that one back to the left corner perimeter. They shoot the three. No good. Gets rebounded. And this is Toronto with the ball. They did have numbers for a second. They'll take it back outside. They'll take the three. No good. Couldn't get the roll down. Right there as it rattled right out around the ring. Rebounded by Philadelphia. 7:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philly with the ball as they have it here at the top of the key, dribbling with it, slowing down tempo. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Butler tried to feed that one off to Greg Monroe. Went past Greg Monroe. Luckily, Tobias Harris was backing him up. Got the ball. Harris trying to dribble inside. Missed the shot at the right baseline. Tip in. No good. Offense. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there was a goaltend on the play by Toronto. And Philly gets awarded with a bucket on the tip-in before they get the offensive rebound. So, Michael Bonner asking me, did Hoban play today? Oh, Boban. No, I have not seen Boban Marjanovic on the court today, as that was a three ball from the left corner. No good by Toronto. Gets rebounded by Philadelphia. 6:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Fans on their feet here at the Wells Fargo Center. Philly with the ball at the left wing perimeter. As now they try to take this one inside. They feed it into the key. And Greg Monroe couldn't finish. He had the open slam dunk and the ball got wedged right between the backboard and the rim. Toronto with the ball. They take the three from the left wing. No good. They get the offensive rebound though. Wow, if you can only see Greg Monroe miss that dunk. He was wide open. Kawhi with the ball for Toronto at the top of the key. He takes the three. Kawhi, no good. That ball gets rebounded by Tobias Harris. 6:15 left to go in the fourth. 102-84. We do have a timeout called on the court. Going to update you guys here with the score. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, guys, down below. Subscribe as well. I call play-by-play here of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'm just going to type in the score, and then we'll look at the chat here since we're on the TV timeout. So we have 6:14 left to go fourth. You should have seen Covington when he was in Philly. Always missed dunks. Classic. Missing the open dunk. Something that you just don't want to do. That's a way to tick off your coach right there. 102-84, though. Philly with a comfortable lead. Looking like they're going to bring this one home with a series 2-1 when they go for game. So let's look at the leading scorers here as I'm looking at the stats. Kawhi with 31 points leading for the Raptors in this one. Pascal Siakam with 20. As far as the 76ers goes, this starting five has been incredible today. Only 3 players have made their way onto the court from the bench for Philadelphia in this one. as Mike Scott has 5 points off the bench. James Ennis with 8 points and Greg Monroe with 4. He should have had 6. Missed the open slam dunk on one of the last possessions of this game. As far as the starting 5, though, they're on fire for Philly in this one. 28 points by Joel Embiid with 10 rebounds and 3 assists added in as well. Points by J.J. Redick, 13 points by Tobias Harris, and 10 points by Ben Simmons. So my predictions for the NBA Finals, I'm saying probably Golden State against Boston for the NBA Finals. As we have TCE Belliard in the stream. What's up, man? Thanks so much for joining me here. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to give this a thumbs up down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play here of basketball action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. But it's going to be interesting. Celtics against Bucks, how that series goes. I think they're going to be trading wins back and forth with each other. I have the Celtics winning Game 3, Game 5, and Game 7 against the Bucks. I think that one will go to 7 in that series. But if Kyrie can get back to normal, I think that the Celtics are going to be the team to watch out for. Yes, we are on a commercial break here. The Raptors are down by 22, 102-84. So Philly crushing Toronto at the moment here, but anything obviously probably not in this game as we have 6:14 remaining. But here we are, guys, getting ready to go back to action here with Philly-Toronto, as this has been a huge game for Joel Embiid of Philadelphia. It's been cash money from the field, big time on everything. So what I do is play-by-play here, basketball action on my channel. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Oh, yeah, Giannis is a beast. Hopefully Boston just sticks with that Game 1 game plan, guarding Giannis inside, though, because he was just forcing shots up. Because Boston had a stellar defense when they put Horford on him. I think Horford had like 4 blocks on Giannis that game. Here we are, guys, back to action. Philadelphia with the ball in the inbound. Philly trying to take it inside, and Joel Embiid lays it up and in right there for 2 more. And a foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot 1. This is a 20-point lead by Philadelphia right now. The largest lead of the game, and it's 104-84. We have 6:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Joel Embiid has 30 points tonight. He's 11 for 12 from the free throw line. Embiid shooting the and 1 at the free throw line after he laid the ball up and in. And he knocks that one down. This is a 21-point lead, guys. Blowout here. Philadelphia will take the 2-1 lead in the series for the last 6 minutes in this one. Largest lead of the game. Toronto with the ball as they have it at the top of the key with Kawhi. Kawhi dribbling now towards the right elbow. Takes the jumper. Hits the bottom part of the rim. Gets rebounded by Ben Simmons. Full court pass underneath in the burst of speed and the slam jam with his 2 hands by Jimmy Butler. Philadelphia pouring it on in this one. Hit those like buttons, guys. Subscribe as well. Spread the message if you guys know anybody about my stream. I've been on YouTube for 3 months, almost at 200 subscribers. Let's get this over 185 plus subs in the stream tonight if I can. As TCE Belliard right here going with Toronto. Hope Leonard get the triple-double, but I don't think so. Yeah, I've got Toronto in 7 games in this series, but right now it's 108-84 as Toronto's ball was swatted away. Philadelphia with it off the steal. Philly is looking non-stoppable with his starting lineup tonight. Embiid, fake shot, the 3, tries to take it inside. Oh! Joel Embiid with a insane slam dunk with 5.5 left to go. Go to the highlight reels on that one tomorrow morning on SportsCenter. That was crazy. Make sure to look up that highlight reel dunk right there by Joel Embiid because that was insane. 110-84. Embiid just with a knockout punch right there. Top of the key 3, no good by Toronto. Rebound by Philly. Philly with a ball, slowing down tempo as they try to work their way, and they have it back outside. Embiid with a 3, no good. Hits the rim short. Rebounded by Toronto. Raptors going the other way. Oh, Kawhi tried to go inside. He was denied with a blocking foul called, and Toronto going to the line to shoot 2. So Michael here in the chat saying it's hard to get wins, though, with the opponent having a lead. Yes, it is. Yeah, for the Raptors, basically, they've been forcing up shots, but there's been like no option. They basically have to shoot three-pointers from downtown because they're down by so many and they haven't been able to sink those threes. So that's where Philadelphia is just dangerous. They're such a good rebounding team. Philadelphia is first in the playoffs in rebounds. Toronto was fouled, so Kawhi Leonard shooting 2 at the free throw line, just hit his first one. Joel Embiid checks out of the game. 33 points tonight for Embiid, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks, and a slam dunk that basically is making us say, are you kidding me? Joel Embiid just lighting it up tonight as he takes a seat on the bench. Michael here in the chat saying the reason why they're good is because they have height on everyone. Yes, they are. I was looking at the starting lineup for them, and Embiid's 7 feet tall. Ben Simmons is the point guard. He's 6'10". Tobias Harris, 6'9". Jimmy Butler, 6'8". This team has some severe height on Philadelphia. That's why they're the #1 rebounding team in the playoffs. Both shots go down the free throw line. Yeah, I'm looking at the starting lineup here. Marjanovic is 7'3". Marjanovic on the bench is 7'3". That's crazy. 4:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. That was a turnover on the play by Philadelphia. So Toronto will get the ball back. We got Ryan Devil here in the chat. What's up, man, Ryan? Thanks so much for joining me. LOL, you can handle the heat as Philadelphia right now is ported on to Toronto in this one. 4:40 left to go in the fourth. Toronto with the ball. And now they try to take it inside and kick it back outside. They have it at the top of the key here for the Raptors. They pass it left wing perimeter to McCaw. Patrick McCaw passes that one now to the left elbow, and they take the jumper, and they hit that one with Serge Ibaka right there, trying to back his way inside. TCE Belliard saying, do you know the lineup that is playing right now? Sorry for my English. I'm still learning. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks so much for joining me. So, I'm going to update you guys with the score here, and then I'll plug in that lineup for you guys. So, we just took a timeout as well on the court. Looks like both of these teams are resting their starters here because this one's a blowout. Basically, 4:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see, who did I last? For Toronto, I saw Serge Ibaka in the game, he's a bench player. Also, I saw Patrick McCaw in the game, #1. So, getting in the bench players right now for both of these teams. 76ers getting their bench players some minutes into the game. That includes Jonathan Simmons, #14. Also in there, Amir Johnson. Let's see, Jonah Bolden getting 1 minute off the bench so far. Greg Monroe as well getting bench time. So, yeah, currently on the commercial break, it's 110-88. We have 4:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Boban has not entered this game so far. Be cool if he did. He has some complete size on him, 7'3". Hopefully he can enter this game. So he's number 51. Hopefully we see 51 into this game. Here we are, guys, back to action. So Philadelphia with the ball. That was TJ McConnell who has the ball, as he's the smallest player on the team. He's 6'2". So now we have bench players in the game. McConnell passes that one to the right corner here to Jonathan Simmons. Simmons trying to take it back outside, passes that one to the top of the key with James Ennis. He takes the 3, hits the rim short, gets rebounded by Malcolm Miller of Toronto Raptors. So we got the bench players in the games here for both of the teams. Serge Ibaka trying to take that one inside. No good. Floater in the lane. He missed that one. Rebounded by McConnell of Philadelphia. 3:45 left to go in the fourth. So, actually didn't see that dunk when Boban was on the Clippers. I'll have to go back and watch the highlight reel of that sometime, as that was a floater in the lane. It goes down by Toronto. It's 110-90. Tough game by the Raptors today. What is good, Tim? Hey, thanks so much, man, for joining me back here. I'll be back with the Celtics game tomorrow. Celtics Bucks, 8 p.m. Eastern time. That shot goes down in the key. We have bench players in the game right now. 3:15 left to go in the fourth. Sure, man. Yeah, I'll make you a mod right after this stream ends. Thanks so much, man, for asking, because you've been on the channel for quite a bit of time. So yeah, I'll make you a mod now. Yeah, my channel's been really getting known now. Three months on YouTube. I primarily cover college games, but since we're in the NBA playoffs, it's all NBA right now. A moderator gets like the blue wrench in the chat, and he's able to like remove comments from anybody who posts like spam comments or anything like unnecessary in the chat or so. So that's what a moderator does. So 112 to 90. We have 2:35 left to go in the fourth quarter here. This one's been a blowout for quite a while. If you guys like what you watched tonight, make sure to join me back tomorrow night. Celtics, Bucks tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then 8:30 p.m. ET on Saturday night, I'll be having the game for you guys. Golden State going up against Houston. Possibly I might do Philly against Toronto on Sunday. I think that one's at 3:30. Not sure yet. My schedule on Sunday, I might be busy in the afternoon, but if I do that game, I'll schedule the video ahead of time, probably 24 hours before the game or so. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me in here. And if you're a first-time person in here tonight. So looking at the leading scorers in this one, Kawhi led the way with 33 points, but the starting lineup just did not carry today for Toronto. 7 by Marc Gasol, 7 points by Kyle Lowry. And yes, indeed, the 76ers are going to go 2-1 up in the series as Joel Embiid. Look up his highlight reel dunk if you guys can find it after this game, because Joel Embiid just went off today in this one. 2:50 left to go in this one. It's 112 to 90. And we're just passing around the perimeter here for Philly as Jonathan Simmons tries to take it inside. Floater in the lane, no good. And battle for the rebound. Toronto has it. So Eric Moreland off the bench into the game now. Got that rebound for the Raptors. Raptors now with the ball at the free throw circle. They take the jumper and no good. And it gets rebounded. And that one gets rebounded by Philadelphia as number 51 is in the game. So look at that. Boban Marjanovic is in the game for Philadelphia. So 7'3" Boban in the game for Philly. And he has the ball at the free throw circle. Boban, lob pass over the top, and he gets credited with an assist right there as he lobs it over the top, and he gets tipped in right there. So Boban, Michael's man, gets some playing minutes right now. 150 with the ball at the free throw circle, and they pass that ball to the top of the key, and they have it into the hands of Fred VanVleet. He puts that ball into the hands of Jody Meeks. Meeks now hands it off to VanVleet. Once again, VanVleet now at the free throw circle. Passes left wing here to Norman Powell. Deep three by Toronto. No good. 1:35 left to go. They get an offensive rebound. Toronto with an offensive rebound. Deep three. No good. And that ball sails out of bounds. So, yeah, tomorrow night, Celtics again. I got a good amount of people as Celtics fans in the chat. So I know they'll be back tomorrow for Celtics. So we have 127 left to go in the fourth. Yeah, this is surprising to me that Philly crushed Toronto this much tonight. I thought it would be close. It's Philly now with the ball driving inside. They lay it up and in by Amir Johnson. So Amir with 2 more. He was a former Celtic. 1:15 left to go in the fourth. And Toronto with the ball as they're moving it around the perimeter. They take that right baseline jumper, and the Raptors knock it down. A minute remaining in this one, 116 to 92. And Philadelphia with a left baseline jumper. That one's no good. Rebound by Toronto. Under a minute left to play in this one. 116 to 92. Toronto with the ball. Before you go, guys, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. Let's get this to over 185 subs on my channel before I leave. If we can, that would be awesome. So the reason why Philly is getting doubted because the team was only tougher since the trade deadline. Interesting. The starting lineup looking really good. These guys are healthy now, which is going to be a problem for Toronto for the rest of the series. This team looks really good, healthy. 27.3 seconds remaining. Toronto Yeah, Toronto did have the steal on the play, but the ball did go out of bounds. It was last touched by Philly. So Toronto will inbound it. We're almost done here. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it with a sub. Tim saying usual is I miss a stream of you. That means I am in an area where there is no Wi-Fi or my phone is dead. Hey, no problem. No problem, man. I know that feeling when you're in an area no Wi-Fi or so. Happens quite a bit of time depending on where you live. So, no problem about that. Anytime that you like to come on a video, I appreciate it. It's awesome. Awesome having you guys here in the chat. This one's just gone final, 116-95. Joel Embiid, huge performance today for Philly. That's TCE Belliard. Thanks so much, man, for joining in, guys. Michael, Tim, TCE, thanks so much, guys. TCE Belliard, man, I'm sad because LeBron is such a 10 over 10 player. He's playing in a team that doesn't help him, which is the Lakers. I don't know. They don't get on LeBron's, but we have to do it alone. Yeah, Lakers weren't even in the postseason this season. A very disappointing season by the Lakers, but maybe next season they'll get it back together or so with LeBron and Lonzo and everybody. Very disappointing season. I think that was the first ever time that that LeBron's missed the postseason since his rookie year. We got Chewy Sensei. What's up, Chewy Sensei? Thanks so much, man. So yeah, Celtics tomorrow. Bruins with that win, tying up the series at 2 apiece. And yeah, once I end this video, Tim, I'll make you a mod. Thank you guys. So happy. So Michael here, about to get off. Hey, thanks so much, man, for joining me. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys were awesome here in the chat tonight. And Tim, very happy that the 76ers won. Yeah, I was shocked that Philly won by this much, but credit to this man. Joel Embiid went absolutely off today. 33 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks. This game got a little chippy at times, but when it did, it was Toronto that was committing all the problems. Philadelphia did a really good job not trying to take away from their game, and they focused on their game while Toronto was doing stupid mistakes, stuff like that. But you guys were awesome today in the chat. Peace out. Thank you so much, Michael, new subscriber here. You were awesome tonight. Also, Tim, I'll make you a mod right after I end this video. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Celtics playing tomorrow night against the Bucks, and then Saturday night also, Houston Rockets going up against Golden State. Golden State with a 2-0 lead in the series. TC Belliard, hey, thank you so much, man. It was a pleasure having you on the channel as well. Your attitude made my night. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You were awesome. Hopefully a bigger crowd tomorrow with the Celtics. I know a lot of people in my stream that will probably be joining with the Celtics. So this has been another presentation of Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. 76ers in big-time style tonight with Joel Embiid's 33 points leading the squad in this one. What a game by Philadelphia. They got the win, 116-95. Signing off tonight. Thanks so much, guys, in the chat. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube.